So there was
And
at the time there was a memo that got leaked, or not leaked. One of the programmers, David Crane, who went on to help found Activision, he had gotten a hold of a financial memo that showed the sales for I don't remember if it was the past year or the past quarter, and it showed that Atari had made $20 million off of the games that he had worked on. Just his alone. He was able to go, I worked on that and that and that and that, and figured out those games made $20 million. His salary was 20,000. And he went to the CEO, Ray Kassar, and said, can we get credit? Can we get profit sharing? And he was told in no uncertain terms, I believe the quote was, you are no more important to the making of a video game than the people on the line who put together the cartridge. And him and three other programmers whose names escape me at the moment, they figured out in 1979 that they were responsible for 60% of the games that were sold by Atari that made profit. Four guys were responsible for more than half, almost 2/3. And Atari's response was, thank you, pat on the head, here's your pittance, make me another. And that's why Activision happened. They split off and were like, fine, we'll do it ourselves and we'll make our own money and profit sharing and royalties. And Atari didn't like that quite a lot. And they filed a lawsuit. And that was the first domino in the crash, was the four developers leaving, because that whole situation with Activision and the lawsuit, when the lawsuit was resolved, it 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 didn't go, I mean, it kind of went in both favor. Activision was allowed to exist. They had to pay Atari royalties, but they could freely make games for it, for the 2600. And that made a whole bunch of other entities go, well, if they can do it, we can do it. And Atari had no checkpoint, no quality control, no nothing. That was the first, that, like, it wasn't a sequence of events that caused the crash so much as it was like bullets coming from multiple sides. And that was bullet number one, was the third party explosion without having a mechanism in place to gatekeep those third parties.